toe-to-toe, I think Crawford will pick his moments.
All right. Salman, I want to get your thoughts on Canelo Alvarez v. Caleb Plant. Salman, as you know, that Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant's going to happen. Caleb Plant's been talking a lot. He's been, boosting his trying to, in my opinion, talk himself and give himself confidence that he is going to beat him. He is going to go in there and he's going to shock Canelo. He's going to show the world how great Caleb Plant is. How do you see that fight? What do you think Caleb Plant needs to do to win? And do you give him any chance of winning?
I don't really think he can win, to be honest. There's a slim chance, but if he thinks he can win, fair play. He's got to think he's going to win, innit, before he goes into a fight. But just because he thinks he can win doesn't necessarily mean he can win. But everything's stacked against him. He's going to have to shock the world. It'd be one of the biggest upsets in a long while. So good luck to him, but I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win it, personally. I just think Canelo's got too good of a chin. I just think Canelo's so skillful. I just think Canelo will be able to. I think Canelo's fought guys like Caleb Plant, whereas Caleb Plant's never fought somebody like Canelo. So it's gonna be a different test. It's gonna be he's just a different class of fighter, and he'll see that Canelo will win that fight.
Do you think there's a chance that Canelo will stop him?
Could do, possibly. If he gets a good shot in, anything's possible. He could knock him out cold.
Well, so what do you think Caleb Plant needs to do to beat Canelo?
He's gonna have to box his boots off. Because he ain't got no power. So he's banking on his boxing ability to move in and out, befuddle Canelo for 12 rounds, pretty much. And I don't even know whether his boxing ability is better than Canelo's. I don't even think so. So it's a tough one, but that's what he's going to be banking on. So his boxing ability is going to have to be something special.
Bob Arum made a comment about Canelo Alvarez recently. He said no one's beating Canelo Alvarez. Do you think he's talking about the 175 guys as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think anyone from, those guys, the guy is very special. He could go up to 175 and become undisputed. He's a talented fighter. He's got a good chin. He's got good boxing ability. He's got the whole package, really. It's going to take someone really special to beat him. It's going to take someone really, really special.
You don't think Vivo or Beterbiev could do the job?
I don't think so. I think he'll beat those guys. Personally, I think he'll beat those guys. I just think his skill level will take him apart from those guys. He could take those guys apart just with his skill level. His skill level is probably a lot better. Not probably, but is going to be a lot more better than those guys. And I think that wins it, to be honest. Because I can't see those guys knocking Canelo out, personally. I can't see them even wobbling him.
But Salman, some people think Vivo could outbox Canelo. Because he's longer, he's tall, he's fast, he's got a good move. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think if he's tall or anything, that's going to even come into it, to be fair. Callum Smith was tall. How tall is Bivol taller than Callum Smith?
No.
Yeah, so that's you can put that to bed. That's not going to win it. That's not going to win it. You need to be something.
Bivol's got a good jab and he's got good movement. That gives Canelo trouble.
It's not going to win it. I don't think it's going to win it, personally. I just think at 175, it'll be. I can't see those guys beating him. I just think he.
What about Beterbiev?
I think strength, he could beat all
power.
Of them.
What about the Beterbiev, man? The strength, the power, the physicality of Beterbiev. You don't think that's going to cause him issues?
I don't. I just don't think that's the style to beat. I don't think that'll win. That'll win it. Power's not going to win it. To be fair, I don't even know whether boxing will win it. I don't know what will win it at the minute against Canelo. What type of fighter you have to be to beat Canelo? He's
Would a
just too
prime
good at the
Andre
minute.
Ward beat Canelo?
Yeah, but that's a special fighter. Of course, in my opinion, I think Andre Ward would beat Canelo. Yeah, of course. I just think he'd be too cute, too smart. I just think he might not look as good as Canelo, but however he fights, he gets the job done, and he's very effective. He knows how to neutralize fighters. He knows how to take fighters' strengths away from them. That's the difference between somebody like a Ward. Ward would see what his strengths are, and he'll take that away from him. He wouldn't allow him to do what he's good at. I think Ward would
Would
beat
your
him.
opinion change if Canelo was to go up to light heavyweight and beat a Beterbiev and Bivol about that Ward fight? Because we were having a debate on live stream that Canelo, we don't know how great he can become. We don't know how far he can go. We don't know what level he can reach to, because he's still improving every fight. He's getting better. We don't know what his ceiling is.
Personally, even if he was to become a disputed at
Light heavyweight.
I don't think he'd still beat Ward. I just think Ward was just too cute and too smart. A bit like the Golovkin one, but the Golovkin at middleweight was very, he had a very intense style that gave Canelo a lot of hell. And in the first fight, I actually thought Golovkin won that fight. But I just think Ward was special in his own right. And like how Golovkin was special at middleweight, Ward is something special. Those type of fighters, you don't get a lot of. You don't get a lot of those fighters that are like that. They just don't know how to lose. Like, the guy's never lost since he's been 15 years old. It's a joke. I can't see Canelo. Don't think Ward's
lost to
never
Mayweather. Oh, you mean Ward? Yeah, Ward.
Yeah, Ward's never lost since he's been 15. And he's just, even Carl Froch said that the guy was just too cute and too good. Like, he didn't really know what to do. He just got bamboozled. He's a very good fighter, very good.
I was gonna get your opinion on Joshua Usyk, but you want to leave that for another video, or it's up to you?
Yeah, we can leave that for next week, because that's going to be, it's fight week next week, so we can,
yeah,
do that
fight
then.
week next week, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I'll leave that for next week. Well, you can give me a prediction and we can do a long video on that next week, eh?
Yeah.
All right, cool, Salman. There you go, guys. Salman's giving his view, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.